Welcome to the Dachop team. I'm your host, Seth the Dart Child.
I'm your host, twinsinc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up.
Welcome back. Today we have two special guest stars on the show with us.
Lady Di is in the house.
And
J-Dub.
J-Dub is back in the building.
Yes, sir.
yeah, and for today we're going to just do another segment of Social Media Roulette.
Part 2.
Let's
And just to give you a little background. So what the social media roulette is that we go to any social media platform, we see a topic, we talk about it, and then we go to the next one. So that's what it is. So Ed, Seth, go and set it off for us.
Well, I'm just looking at it's a meme.
That works.
And it says, to everyone out there, washing your hands will help you not get the coronavirus.
You say it will not help you?
It will help you not get the coronavirus.
Will help you. Okay.
And that's topical. So I just wanted to touch base on that.
Soof, you know what? Forget the coronavirus.
Washing
your hands, period. You need to be doing.
Yes, I agree.
You ain't never lied.
This goes out to all my VPs, supervisors, the top levels, top shelf, anybody. When I go in the bathroom and we use the bathroom,
VP,
if you use number 1, number 2, I don't care what you do. If you walk in the bathroom, you better damn sure stop at that sink and wash your hands.
I agree,
dude.
Because once I see who you is, I don't shake your hand no more. It be pump all day. How you doing? Fist pump all day. How you doing?
Well, that's why you gave me the fist bump earlier.
Well, it depends. I mean, I don't know if I say in the bathroom not wash your hands. Is that the case? I always wash my hands.
I wash my hands.
I keep lotion at the desk, but yes, people. Yeah, so back on that. But
no, I'm on your. Listen, bruh, this is real life. This isn't the one time it happened. I went in the bathroom at my job, and I've seen people feet up on the sink, watching they. I'm assuming it's a religious. I hope it's a religious thing, but then you be like, I gotta wash my hands. But that dude feet is literally on the sink. A, yeah, he real flexible. B, it's not as impressive as you think to see a dude with his feet in the sink. It's just not.
But in most cases, you wearing jeans or you wearing slacks and still.
So, but at the same time, I went in the bathroom also for that. You know how you're at a funeral and you hear one of the doors open on and then you hear the door close. You be like, but you didn't hear no water. You be like, wait.
Yeah.
So yes.
So women also, it's just not men. I know women, for some reason, they don't think that they, use the Kleenex to wipe themselves, that they don't have to wash their hands, which is disgusting. But yeah, you'll hear a toilet flush, you'll hear the door open, and you don't hear any water. And then you go in the lunchroom, and it's like, I saw them shoes in there. Nasty.
Wow.
You're just nasty. So, yeah, hand washing is 101. And it's just not soap and swish wash. It should be wash your hands, sing a song.
Yes. You know what? That's true, because I've seen people walk in the bathroom, use it right, and go to the water and walk away. Like, no, I need soap.
Yeah,
no, you know what?
Lather.
Because they cheap at work. So if you really wash your hands at work, you gonna need lotion.
Oh,
yes,
I got lotion on my desk.
You're right. You're right.
You be like, you wash your hand, you gonna put on some lotion? I'm good. No.
It's a lie.
That's one with a J. You somebody's hand ashy, they don't wash their hands.
Exactly. I like ashy-handed people. Like, I respect that right there. I respect that. You ain't have no lotion, but you did what you had to do. Take one for the team.
Well, there's a privilege in being light-skinned, too, so. So you don't know if I'm ashy or not.
See, that's why I want to shake his hand. That's why I want to shake his hand.
And drying your hands. No, not on your clothes, you know what I'm saying? And air drying. Did you guys hear about, air drying is not as, safe as they claim?
It's not?
No, because those germs blow off your hand, especially if you're not washing them properly in that hot air. and it's blowing in the air. And
I didn't think
so
about that.
really,
Oh, my
paper
God.
towels is the way to go. I mean, and use that paper towel to hold that door because, those
Oh, yeah.
germs. I'm just saying. So I can see how the corona or any virus is spread because of people picking their nose and coughing and just touching stuff,
Yeah.
And also,
It's not
and
cool.
also, yes. So when you do wash your hands, if you do air dry or whatever, I still give you kudos. But also, make sure you grab a napkin or tissue to open the door.
right?
Because you just open the door after washing your hands. Open the door,
Yeah.
and you defeat the whole
You
purpose.
defeat the whole-
You defeat the whole purpose.
You know what? You ever used the wash your hands, and they didn't have any napkins, so you had to air dry, and then you walk to the door and you kind of look because you don't know how to get out right now.
I use my
You
shirt.
I know.
sleeve or-
But, especially if you tucked in and everything, you like.
Or
you wait till somebody.
you wait somebody come in.
You silly.
You wait somebody come in. Like,
Better
oh, thank you.
take your shirt out and use that shirt tail to
I'm
open
just
that
saying,
door.
but come on, it's different in the wintertime. You can do this, but
Right.
if you like short sleeve, tucked in, you like, and you just looking at the door like, you be like, maybe somebody come.
Just wait on somebody to come in.
I run with it, twins.
But I just want to say,
no, go ahead,
though,
go ahead.
traveling, I was
Oh,
concerned
man.
about the coronavirus. So I had all kind of masks in my baggage. And I had gloves on coming to the airport because, I'm like, just touching stuff. You don't know they're not wiping everything down. But thank God on the way down, not one person coughed, sneezed, sniffled, because I had a mask for them, especially for them, just in case you didn't. Because that's where they say it's so compact, and I don't know how they clean the plane when because everybody just
They don't.
regular airborne
Yeah.
colds. If you fly a lot, you'll get one because it's just not the ducts aren't clean or whatever, just people. So I was
the
worried.
ventilation, all that.
Yeah, so I'm worried on my way back, but I got my mask.
Yeah,
Yeah. So one other thing with the mask, they say that you need a certain
Yes.
medical mask.
Yes.
So
The
what's up with the mask type for coronavirus?
So just regular masks, just surgical masks, those blue ones. I have some upstairs. But the N95, there's a certain brand, or N9. It has a little vent so you can breathe in and out. So it kind of filters,
Is that what you have upstairs?
yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, okay.
So I
Good
have that
stuff.
I do. Thanks to my husband who works in that kind of, environment with those small particles. So, yeah, there's a certain kind, but,
yeah. Because I did hear that the little paper masks
Yeah.
aren't the real good ones.
No.
And the best place to get them is like Home Depot and Lowe's.
Yes.
Because they do filter. And of course, you can't go in anymore now because they're
They're all
sold
gone.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Even the hand wipes, the Clorox bleach wipes, people were freaking out and bought them all. So I just got regular hand wipes, put some bleach in my little bag. There's a way to do it, and just wipe everything.
Yep.
Well, business idea. So anybody out there who not to make masks real quick, want to make some quick money.
Oh yeah.
I ain't thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Hey, you know what? This was a meme, social media roulette with coronavirus, but I think we should chop that up on a serious tip at a later point because there's a lot of odd things going on in the news that we'll chop it up on a serious podcast later.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully I'll make this next topic a little serious.
Okay, let's go. I guarantee
You know what I'm
it won't
saying?
be serious.
Well, I mean, listen, this girl, she posted something here. She said, I wasn't going to post this, but after scrolling through Twitter, I saw that Flint, Michigan still has no clean water.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I mean, it's not funny, but I'm like,
It's not.
but it's a topic, it's a quick chop. Like, think about that.
See, yeah.
So
Sure.
so do we know the reasoning why they don't have clean water?
The piping.
Money.
They
I
went.
thought they replaced the pipe, or a lot of the.
They did, but at this point, it was kind of, they're so far in, you know what I'm saying? Like,
See.
so what happened was, I did a little research on this, so I think what happened was as far as the piping and the water, they went the cheap route, right? And unfortunately, the pipe store shredding or whatever you want to call it into the water, and that's why the wire's in there. So for them to really dig it up, they want to really just tear down the whole
Yeah,
city
because-
because all the piping needs to get pulled out and put in.
Yeah, because you got to understand the stuff stuff coming through the pipes was horrible. I mean, it wasn't just let's just pump fresh water through it. You literally are going to have mercury and lead and whatever other gunk is on the pipes forever. You know, I mean, you can't unless you just blast Clorox through the pipes. You know,
still ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, those people in Flint, and I don't know. I know the population is kind of low at this point. It can't be more than 50, 60,000 people.
But
they
who's
need
there,
to pay
right?
to relocate.
But the thing
They
is,
need to pay for them to
pay for them.
But
to
majority of
relocate.
people there is us.
Right,
Well,
that's the problem.
That's the problem. But go ahead, Dad. I know you want something to say. Go ahead.
No, I really don't. Well, nobody's died there yet. So how dangerous
Oh, people-
is the
well,
Well,
no,
water?
no,
long
people die.
term, right? It's
Oh,
the
it's a
kids
long-term
and
effect?
Yeah, that
Okay.
lead is a long term effect on
Yeah,
the
dude,
kids.
I mean, it's even gonna cause birth
Torture.
defects in
Yeah.
their children, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, they may have well been drinking radioactive, toxic waste, except for they won't get superpowers.
I was thinking about that too. We said radioactive. I'm like, Incredible Hulk's running around here.
Too soon.
Wow.
I like my superhero movies. But nah, yeah, that.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's unfortunate.
And I did hear they say it'll cost like $265 million to actually fix all the piping, plumbing, and everything. And that, that's just never going to happen.
And I'll pull something up here. So from June 14th, actually just June 14th to November 2015, there have been 12 deaths
Okay.
because of that water. Now, mind you, that's when they caught it. So you can only imagine how people died before that,
Yeah,
knowing
that's
until
not
they
documented.
really know what it was. Now, most people sort of recognize it because the water was coming in like brown. So I'm like, man, why do I keep coming in brown? Then somebody started reporting it, and then boom, it's a big issue here going on.
Yes.
But that's something to think about. Like right now, just think: if you think you have it bad,
Right.
Flint still doesn't have clean water.
Wow.
Shame.
Well, I know there's a solution.
What's that?
So I seen this guy on the internet that created water from air. Did you guys see the video from that?
No,
I know
And-
what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I think this guy need to take a trip up to Flint, Michigan, and produce one of those systems he have creating water out of just air.
It can work, and I think it's pretty cool. But anytime that someone creates something
There's
that's
always
free, Big Brother don't want that because they want us
That's
buying
right.
water. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They want us buying water because think about it. There's companies making millions of dollars of buying bottled water.
Oh yeah.
So if somebody can get free water, yeah.
Isn't that a shame though?
Yeah.
That's
So
the same for but that's the same for solar energy and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
real talk. You really could have installed solar panels on every roof or every new construction for the last 50 years. But, you got to, Con Ed got to get their slice of the pie.
Yep.
So
that's where we in. Anyone got a topic? Nothing yet?
you know what I'm with?
No, I'm just let's talk about your traffic. Let's talk about Atlanta. I mean, there's a topic I want to talk about. I've been here since Friday, and I think I put 200,000 miles on my doggone car. I'm just saying, I'm exaggerating.
Listen, as the only true ATLian you probably ever met, I am a bona fide Grady baby.
Okay.
I will say that it's the people who come to Atlanta that cause the traffic.
Oh, please.
Yes, it is.
Please. It's these people that live in Atlanta that drive like crazy
They can't
people.
drive.
You never met a real ATLian on the road?
I have not. Oh, yeah, no. I can't tell. They moving so fast and just so aggressive. But good Lord, what's wrong? What? And I was telling my son, look, I could be in this little spot. I could find this house from anywhere in Atlanta. It's just amazing that I can do that. But why? I mean, just saying. I mean, it's a good thing, but why so many ramps? And why are they building so many ramps over here and over there at the same damn time?
Well,
Pick a corner and build something. Pick an area and build something. I'm just saying.
No, it's not just build. Finish the
Well,
damn
that's it. Finish the damn job.
But finish the project
Oh,
before
my-
you start another one at least.
Yes.
Well, I think it's two things. One thing is the population has grown tremendously over the last 10 years or so.
As an ATLian, I want y'all to know we full.
Don't go. No more.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
Close the door. Doors
Second
closed.
of all, the transit system hasn't caught up with the population.
Ah,
The transit
right.
system
Okay.
is just not up to par to match the number of people that are here. So that's why traffic is bad.
I don't think they'll ever be able to fix it because we have too many people here. Because you can't shut off 400. You can't shut off 285. You can't shut off these roads because people got to get to work.
Okay. Oh, all right. I'm gonna give y'all the history of Atlanta so y'all know.
Okay.
I don't like to bring up the racism portion of it, but the point is, a lot of
I like how your voice changed there. I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm gonna do my professional voice.
Okay.
So real talk. A lot of the traffic in Atlanta is based on a racial historical context.
Break it down.
So, the people, as you see, there should have been a northern arc to 285 because common sense would have said connect Cobb County, North Fulton, and Gwinnett, so that those people didn't actually have to come into the perimeter. Yes. But because making it more accessible because black people tend to go where we can get to.
Okay.
They were like, no, we don't want to make it totally accessible for people of color because whenever we do something that's convenient, we tend to attract them.
Yeah, they come. They come. Yes.
And so that's why you find it so that certain areas are underdeveloped. Once again, it would be totally reasonable to make this outer arc, but we would have had to, develop things for the colors, and we didn't really want to do that.
Okay,
and I know I'm talking junk, but this is a reason why Atlanta is a perimeter. Mm-hmm. Why is so much development on the northern end of 285 and Georgia 400? Mm-hmm. But you can come down to the south side and you can roll all day. There's nothing stopping you down by the airport or
just getting there.
But it's because the people who are lighter complexion prefer the area they're in, and now that all the jobs are there, but you can't afford to live where the jobs are at. So you live where you can afford to live, but if you want a decent job, you go where the job is at.
Gotcha.
And so, like, example, I'll say this. They wanted to put, this is going to hurt my throat later. When they were thinking about putting that Amazon headquarters in Atlanta, Stonecrest offered them literally like 5 square miles. I don't know where they were getting it from, but 5 square miles of space. They could have called it Amazon City. They could have pretty much did whatever they wanted, but it would have been in South DeKalb County.
Okay.
And they were like, nah, if we came to Atlanta, we would prefer to be somewhere closer to the population center, which is code for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them. Whole word for them.
Yeah.
But they couldn't find those accommodations in North DeKalb or North Fulton because, of course, everything is up there. You could have got a building. You weren't going to get 5 square miles of unincorporated land. But, hey, I live on the south side. I drive a long way to get to work every day.
Wow.
But it is what it is, because
it doesn't seem like anybody really, were upset about it. People are moving around.
Upset. No, it's
are they
upset.
upset?
Okay,
upset.
back to me making fun. Literally, there are no ATLians on the road. These are all people from other states, other state drivers. These are you guys.
So listen,
you guys.
Well, then where the heck are you guys? Because you guys need to help us out because we're lost and nobody's trying to say, "Hey, lady, come on, get over." I see that you got in the wrong lane.
Listen, I will ride the smarter system. It is smarter. The market
I don't
is
think
smarter.
it comes all the way out here in Mayberry, okay?
No.
Because you wanted to live in a white neighborhood. This is his fault. He chose the white neighborhood, and that's why we're here today.
And that's
No comment.
Okay.
No comment.
Ooh, that ride.
We was looking for the best school for our kids.
I get it.
And prices.
But dang.
Code for a white.
Doggone it. That's all I had. I just had the traffic thing. Just saying.
So I'm on social media right now. I'm looking for something. Ain't nothing going on right now.
No.
I mean, besides the basic topics of Oprah, Gail, Dwayne Wade's son. I mean, we chopped that stuff up enough already.
Yeah.
I mean, do we ever really chop that up enough?
Which one?
Pretty much all of it. I'm still mad at Oprah and Gail and Snoop at this point.
Okay, I got a good one. I mean, it's not a topic, but you saw she fell, right?
Oh, I know, right?
So
bad.
the memes
And
were.
I looked at like 100 times.
Who fell?
Oprah.
When did she? Oh, I missed that.
Oh,
Man,
missed
I
that?
was probably driving downtown to Atlanta. That's how I missed
Listen,
everything.
She was doing a talk, a conference, whatever.
That's what we're gonna do.
And then she was talking about something about balance. And as she was walking, I guess her heel broke, and she fell.
Dang.
But the funny part is the comments that people said under it. I think Snoop said something about Kobe blew air under her or something like that, and she fell. I gotta find it.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, she.
So,
fell.
but they said karma though. Karma gets you though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show. Oh wait, I know I had it.
I'm gonna show you too while I
Yeah,
find as well.
but yeah, I felt really bad to see Oprah Deep take that dive, but I was thinking it couldn't have happened to a nicer
Oprah
person.
falling down.
Yeah,
She was just walking across the stage saying something,
about balance.
and yeah,
Balance.
it reminded me of like when Wendy Williams she would look like, and then she just fell. Like,
That was horrible,
was
man.
terrible.
Now, mind you.
That was terrible. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to do the video on it, but why is it coming up?
But they wasn't close enough to get her face though. But you can say she's like, oh, slow motion. You know when you fall, you're like, no, somebody save me.
why she had to be old?
I know.
But yeah, that was
Listen,
awesome.
she got. You know what? At a certain age, you got to let go of the hills.
No,
See, oh, right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sometimes.
And what age is that?
Yeah, what age is that?
Listen,
son?
if you start falling, ain't nobody around you. It's time to let it go. If you tripping over, if you tripping over air,
Well, you know, she's a billionaire, so billionaires buy cheap stuff. So maybe they was just cheap shoes.
that's
Well,
probably what it was.
she had red bottom. She had rose color bottom.
She had J.C. Penney's on. No, she had Payless on.
Yeah.
That's messed up. You know, it almost because I've seen more women fall than men. Like, remember when Beyonce just fell at her? She was coming down the stage.
Hold on.
On
Now you know it's about Beyonce.
Oh yeah,
shut down. You
yeah.
sure you want to go this route?
Nope. You sure you want to do this? You know what? I'm a self censor.
I don't want the
Never
beehive
mind.
pulling up outside like I heard you was talking about Beyonce
Yeah,
falling.
please don't. No.
Next
Yeah,
subject,
you know.
please.
Okay.
All right, people, we're gonna wrap this one up. As you see, we're starting to go downhill.
Wow. You know what? Think about this though. Before
Okay.
we go, I've went off on a lot of different topics.
Yeah, you did.
This is the first one where you right. I'm a punk out and shut up. I do not want no smoke from the beehive. I am sorry. Beyonce is a goddess, and I hope her twins come out to be the most awesome kids in the universe. Way to go. Keep on, man. Get me off the stage.
Trying to clean it up.
He tried to clean it up too late.
Dude, the beehive is some monsters, bro. I mean,
Don't worry, I saved you. I
They're
saved
like,
for you
they're
with
like the
deep
Crips on crack, huh? Keep going.
All right, people, we out.
Y'all are funny.
Hold on.